Well, Coach, we talked about the SAC, lots of different schools. I think at this point, going through some of these teams and some of these
Mhm.
games and kind of the outlook for some of these teams as we start. And I think, talking to Coach Dinan, Carroll's a team that's primed to be up there towards the top. Let's look at some of the other teams. I think starting in that bigger division, Division A, we got to start with the state champion Snider
Yep.
Panthers. A little bit different team on the outside, but man, do they got some guys coming back on defense. It'd be really interesting to see where this Snider team stacks up with the way they kind of way graduation pertained to them, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, you know that Coach Tittman and his staff, they'll do a great job with whoever they got lining up for them. They'll have them well coached, well prepared, a veteran coaching staff that has coached together for a number of years. And, Brandon Logan's going to be a big part of that as well as I'm trying to think of the defensive back along with him at corner, Jamari
Kolobani.
There's a tongue twister.
I probably butchered the name once again. I'll have to get every year. I got to get the pronouncers on some of these kids, rightfully so, with a name so difficult so often. Yeah. Kamari is great, and
he's committed to Delaware, which is a very, very good school out on the East Coast. But he chose them over some MAC offers, which kind of surprised me. But this kid's got a lot of speed. He makes a lot of plays. He's a lockdown corner. So he's the guy that they can put up against whoever they're playing against is best at wide receiver. And there'll be a lot of them this year and not have to worry about them. And that's what makes Logan such a dangerous player defensively, because he's kind of got that free roam and go to the football mindset. And I think, like you said, I think it's just going to be offensively what they trot out there. But, they've always had good running backs. And it just is a matter of time who shows up at that spot. They usually have two. And ultimately, like Doug said, it's going to be quarterback who drives the bus, so to speak, offensively will be at the quarterback position.
Yeah, Aaron Vance, the new quarterback for the Snider Panthers, getting his opportunity after a couple of years of Kieran Billingsley, and some of those other spots on the offensive line. One of the big things for Snider is that offensive line. They lost several guys to graduation. Yeah. Ethan Dotson going on to play at Air Force and all of that. So that will be interesting. Defense, I think, Brandon Logan, you talk about Landon Fry and IU baseball commit. You have Adam Blakey, a lot of playmakers on that side of the ball that are going to bode well for Snider.
And I think we'll see some of those guys potentially appear on offense because they got too many good athletes. Logan's one that could potentially be a guy you see on offense as well. He got the number 1 jersey, which is voted upon and given to the best, the person that does the best throughout the summer months. So, he's going from number 4 to number 1.
Yeah.
But there's other guys that we could possibly see line up on offense as well.
Yeah, I think, it's one of those, just a dynamic player, center fielder for the baseball team. We're going to be talking a lot about him all year, and hopefully we can catch up with him later on in the season and talk about his commitment to Notre Dame. And I mean, it's something special there. And I think that will be the interesting side of when you have those high-powered offenses against a defense like Snider. And then does Snider find that offense, which I think they kind of did last year? Because last year I feel like we were in the same spot of saying, well, the defense is going to be really good. The offense has got some question marks. And look, it all found itself out. You got Uriah Buchanan, Kieran Billingsley, and a state championship. So Snider really knows how to find the right people for the right spots, and I fully expect that again this year.